Hey, Sket here, and I'm back with more Radiant Historia. Last time we got some steroids, and this time we're going to use them to move these boxes. Oh, that's super quick. This might not be as bad as I thought it'd be. This is mostly block moving puzzles are just slow, but that's pretty fast. Alright, and I think I remember there being stuff backwards if we can go there. Maybe that was forwards. I'm not sure. Can we go back? We can go back. Was there anything back here? No, that's where we started off. I guess it was up north that was. Can we go up north? No, we can. Alright. So we'll go into that cave. And we'll pull this aside and get whatever's in here. We obtained bronze mail. Cool. Equip to, I guess, stock. Well, who else can equip that? Because he's the only one that can equip the beast things or whatever. So you get defense and 6 in that and 5 in magic defense. You could probably use that a little more. Alright. Good. We're all good. And anything up here we want to go get? Oh. I forgot there were enemies. Alright, so... is there any way to... are we going to come across any way to restore MP in the field? 'Cause that'd be very, very helpful. Guess you'll just attack him and you'll just attack him. Alright. There we go. I'm liking this battle system. It's unique. I mean, there have been like grid-based battle systems before in games I've played, but this is one of the more unique ones, I guess. I don't know. Maybe there's been something like it before. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. Right, so we won't head over there. Alright, some chickens. You will pull things, so I'm just gonna have you attack that chicken. No. You attack this chicken. No. Better way, if I want to strategize, switch with her, then you push assault, and you left assault, then you just attack that chicken. There, and there. And then everyone just attack the chicken. There we go. The dodo's dundo. I don't know. Nice. Can we head over here? Now that I think about it, I don't remember us being able to. Yeah. Alright, back down we go. Sure wish there was a way to move a little faster, but that's alright, I guess. Is there anything over here? Nah. Alright. So, will this be like a linear thing where we'll make a choice, then we go back and undo it? Or will this be like we ourselves get to make the choice rather than stock here? I'm gonna save again just real quick. Normally I wouldn't do that during the recording, but I have save states, so you know. I'm not gonna abuse those, but I do use them, like when I end a recording or whatever. So will we be actually making choices and then we can redo those, or is this purely like a story? What's the word? Story mechanic? Yeah, something like that. I don't know. It can't be. How did they get past the barricade? Wasn't the plan to drive them towards the bridge? They'll get away clean if they break through here. We have to stop them cold. Alright. Ho ho ho. Alright. Alright. Skill, left assault. then what if we change with this one, and then we use left assault again on that guy, and then we just attack this guy with Marco. Okay, so they'll all bunch up there. We can do a little damage to all of them, except that's a horrible strategy, so never mind. Overcoat boy! Oh boy, Marco, you're going down, buddy. Glad I gave you that armor. Okay, so push assault on you. Then I'll have you grapple this guy. And then Rainy's gonna attack that guy. Nice. Maybe I should have used Thunder there. I would have done a little more damage. Alright, so that was not the best strategy because they just moved back to where they were. Alright, so just... No, I don't need help. Just auto battle. Thank you! I'm gonna take another sip of water. Alright. Okay, so I guess we can only go up. Ooh. Another impasse. Or fork in the road. Maybe up is not fork in the road. I think I just skipped over when it stopped lines. I'll be able to return everyone home alive. Ooh. Yes, it's the exit. We made it through somehow. I recognize the landscape. Alistel is just ahead. I can't believe I got out of there alive. It feels like I'm dreaming. I owe you three a lot. Thanks. No need for that. Just hurry and get the intel to Haste. Will do. The information I got will finally let us mount a counter-offensive. Nice. Another one to the win column for us. Sure enough. But more than that, you were incredible, Stock. You saw right through the enemy's trap and even moved the barricade all on your own. Yeah, if it wasn't for you, I doubt any of us would still be standing. That's the power of drugs for you. I could hardly believe it myself. Once we reported into Haste, why don't we celebrate together? Oh, great idea. Mark's buying. What? I never said. Got you. I changed history, so this is the way history should have gone. I wouldn't say that, because I mean, you were influenced by like a future point of reference, or I guess you could say like, what would it be? Like this, that is part of the timeline. Them dying is part of his timeline, because like he went like in the original timeline, he goes and they die and then he dies, then he goes back in time, but from his point of view, that's like a straight line because he still has the same consciousness, while in like a history point of view, like chronologically, it'd be a straight line that loops back on itself and then creates a new branch of history. Time travel's weird. Ugh, I'm hurt bad. I can barely stand. Come on, Stock, we should... Hey, Stock? What the... Where'd those wounds come from? Did he protect us somewhere while we weren't looking? He's too far gone for a quick fix spell. He needs a doctor. Come on, Stock, take my shoulder. Mark, help us out here. Alright. I'm too short to let a shoulder, but I'll do what I can. Are you two safe? Yeah, Stock, we're fine. See? No holes in me. It's all thanks to you. Good. Stock, hey, hang in there. Oh. Oh. He's passed out. Let's move it. Let's move it, Mark. Rennie's left our party and Mark's left our party. Did we die again? I know this place. It's Historia. Welcome back, Stock. That seems to have gone well. Because you altered the past, the course of history has changed. That's right. I did change the past. I have to thank you. It's because of you. Oh, that's a beep. It's because of you that I could save everyone. It was not our doing. It was the power of the White Chronicle. Huh? Are you and the White Chronicle separate entities? You could call us guides of Historia. It is our duty to teach the Chronicle's wielder the proper usage of the book. I'm not concerned with how to use it at the moment. What I want to know is, how did there come to be something that can change history? With this, I can freely go back and forth in time, changing history as much as I like. So not like Chrono Trigger, which, from what I had read about it, it was seeming sort of like it was, you know, you go back and forth across like all of time. This seems more like localized, like you're going back and forth through your own history. That's cool. Not sure something like this should exist at all. There's a slight error in your phrasing. Even the holder of the White Chronicle can't move freely around in time. Oh. Why not? The points in the time stream that you are capable of returning to are fixed. The best way to describe them would be pivotal moments in history. You can travel to these pivotal moments to get a second chance to act. But you cannot change any parts of history that aren't directly related to those moments. The White Chronicle's power is considerable, but it has its limitations. Then it's not all powerful. No, that would be too much. That would be much too dangerous. If power on that scale were to be misused, there would be no means of stopping it. That is why the creator of the Chronicle placed restrictions on its use. Oh, so maybe it's not like that he died when he fell off that bridge. I guess he was just transported to Historia right before he died. I know I'm going back a bit on not necessarily talking about what they're saying. To get a bit of water. So, but that's I still don't understand why he still had the wounds, other than he physically went back in time and replaced his older self. So I guess that's also another part of how it's not really all powerful. Interesting. So, how will I know which moments I'm capable of returning to? You won't have to do anything out of the ordinary. They'll appear naturally as you go about your life. We'll inform you as well when these moments occur. There is one important principle, though. These moments will be born of your experiences. So I can't access a moment in history where I wasn't present. Yeah. That's right. We should also discuss your injuries. You changed history so that you never fought Palamides, yet your wounds did not disappear. Okay, yeah, so we're addressing that. There is a reason for this. There are two types of time. One the whole world experiences, and one limited to you. Even though you alter the world's time, your own time will not be reversed. Ah, so the wounds don't disappear because, from my perspective, they still happened. Okay, so this is like a... Oh, this is how you keep your levels and stuff. So it's basically just sort of like an excuse. So it's like, oh yeah, I mean, you can keep your levels. It's the world's time and your time. You keep your time. All right. So okay, but that explains a bit more. So the wounds don't disappear because, from my perspective, they still happened. You are correct. You may redo a moment as many times as you like, but should you be slain, you will never be able to change things. Remember this well. I will. In that case, there's a favor we'd like to ask of you. Yes? We ask that you do not speak of the White Chronicle to anyone, no matter how close your ties to them may be. Nothing good can come of the Chronicle's existence being known. If people were to find out about this power, they'd fight over it. Is that what you mean? Alright. What about the original owner? I got the White Chronicle from my superior. It's hard to believe he doesn't know about all this. Even so, you mustn't speak of it. We cannot tell you why. What are you hiding? I'm sorry, but we can't tell you that either. It's a drug ring. I got it. That's where they got the steroids. There is a good reason for it. One of the restrictions on the Chronicle is that we aren't allowed to side with anyone. Some secrets must be kept in order to protect you. That is the most we can divulge right now. But though we will guide you, you must be the one who decides to change history. You're understandably suspicious, but the world requires your power. Make no mistake about that. Please, Stock. We'll do the best we can to guide you along the way. There's still a lot that's hard to believe, and you're still hiding something. But I'll play along for now. I'll use the White Chronicle to change history, and not breathe a word of it to anyone. How's that? Thanks. I'm glad you agree. Well then, Stock, until we meet again. Back it goes. So I'm still wondering if this is gonna be like a story. Oh, I missed a little bit of dialogue. Okay, so I guess I stop there. I don't know if that's gonna be like an actual mechanic that we use, or if that's gonna be like a, oh, he has to go back at this point, sort of thing, and it's just like a story thing. I don't know. I don't really know. Because I mean, there was space on our menu thing for an extra little bit of an extra menu or whatever, but I don't know. Grenorg Castle in the audience hall. The oppressive Queen Protea reigns over the people of Grenorg from within. In her audience hall, she sits on her throne, enacting various policies at her whim. The chaos and misfortune that transpires during the war, all of it had its origin in this chamber. What is the extent of the evil lurking in this gleaming palace? Would you call it radiant? Is this where Historia is? Is Historia within the Radiant Palace? So that it's a radiant Historia? Because, I mean, no one knows for certain. What is it now, Erica? Do not disturb me while I am at leisure. Mother, when shall I receive a response regarding the employment program I proposed recently? Yes, that. But Selvin tells me it is entirely too costly. The proposal is rejected. But Mother, if you consider the nation's future, the program can only be beneficial. Employment will be granted to the people who have lost their jobs. Their lives will be enriched. Of course, it will need funding, but that should be easy if we cut back here in the palace. Cut back in the palace, you say? But everything here is essential to my eye. The palace was built on the sacrifices of the people. I mean, you can't keep putting the graveyards under the palace. I know you like them, but that's a lot of money. You spend all that money just like creating a tomb for each individual person. You don't care about any of them. It's like built on the sacrifices of the people. It's shameful to live here in luxury while the people give their lives to maintain it. Child, you failed to understand. The citizens yearn to be in the presence of we exalted royals. That is why they toil so. Our lives of luxury are not a privilege, but a genuine duty of the Granoric royal family. Selvin says so. Mother, please listen. The duty of the Granoric royal family is to save the world by performing... How tiresome you can be! Personally, I couldn't care one whit. But if you continue being such a nuisance on the subject, it could cause unrest in the people. You wouldn't want to meet your brother Ernst's end, would you? Prince Ernst was never very bright. If only he hadn't been so spoiled as to defy my late husband, the throne could have been his. Then again, that is what made it possible for me to become queen after Victor's death. The one respect in which your brother's actions worked in Granorg's favor. Mother, the Granorg throne comes with heavier responsibilities than you realize. That is what makes it a position worthy of me. It's still far too much for you. Then it is you who will be held responsible for your actions on that throne someday. You will be responsible for this nation's fate. That seemed rather heated. What was the subject? Pay no heed, Selvin. Gracious, but dealing with children can be so vexing. Indeed, my queen. The fault lies not with you, Queen Protea. Of course not. While I prosper, Granorg will be ever secure. Oh. Though the Lasville Hills mission was a success, Stock suffered heavy injuries. Rainey and Marco carried him to the infirmary inside Alistil Castle. A few days later, is that Haste? So, you made it back alive. I expected greatness from you, and greatness you have given me. Haste, I didn't expect to see you here. They told me my best agent was in critical condition. How am gonna get any work done in my office while you're here in such a state? I told you before, you're one of my best boys. Much about our situation has changed while you slept. The Granorg army invading Lasville Hills has been driven back. Not only that, but we even managed to take back the sand fortress at the border. Impressive progress. All of it thanks to the intel you brought back for us. We've finally proven our worth in the eyes of the military. It ought to keep our detractors off our backs for a while, at any rate. One can hope. Stock, my boy, can't you at least act a little happier? Or does it hurt too much to give so much as a smile? No, that's just how I am. You should know me by now. I'm an edgelord. I'm super cool. I don't smile. Pfft, smiling's for not cool people. Ah well, as long as you have your health. You have my next assignment then. You catch on so quickly. There's a job I'd like to ask you to take on. Come around my office later. What about Rainey and Marco? I put them on leave. The last mission was rather a strain on them after all. They seem to have taken a liking to you, and they're looking forward to your return. Plan on assigning them as your subordinates on the next mission as well. I see. By the way, Stock, did the White Chronicle prove useful? Does Haste know something about the White Chronicle? Well, he seems awfully curious about if I use the White Chronicle. I was told to tell no one. I'll play dumb for now. Suppose it was useful as a lucky charm, like you said. Heaven knows we needed luck. That's the only reason I can see for us coming back in one piece. I see. So nothing happened, such as I can't tell if like he knows and he knows he shouldn't tell either, or if like he's trying to he knows what the White Chronicle can do but doesn't know if it would work or something like that. Maybe he's evil? I don't know. Alright, I'll let you hang on to the White Chronicle for a little while longer. I'm sure you can use a lucky charm on your missions from here on out. If you'll excuse me, I have other matters to attend to. Once you're back on your feet, come around to my office. Odd that he asked so directly about the White Chronicle. Certainly saved us, but is that why Haste gave it to me? Was there another reason? Bah, I'm no mind reader. I'll have to tread lightly. I may need to put some distance between us soon. Alright. Guess I'll go ahead and go find a save point. Where the heck are we? Oh, who are you? Stock, finally up and around, are you? Sonya. Something like that. Renani and Marco carried you here. I thought you were done for. But of course not. You trained too much for that to ever happen, You give me too much credit. You know, a lesser man in your condition wouldn't have pulled through. Honestly, you and Rosh both. Too many people in this army take too many chances with their lives. Doesn't it ever give you pause to think about all the people who worry about you? Nah, I'm cool and aloof. Nobody cares about me, and I don't care about anyone else. If I made you worry, I'm sorry. This is the job. If we don't do it, Alistair will fall to Grenorg. I realize that. I may as well be talking to Roche. You both say the same things. Speaking of Roche, where is he? He's with Lieutenant General Rao. Roche is going to be appointed to commanding officer of new corps formed from fresh cadets of a new corps. If you want to see him, I think he said he would be here shortly to visit you. Oh. May I help you? Oh, what? What are you doing? Sonya, what? Run! Ah, it's that glow again. A black glow? Stock! Oh, probably Roche. Talk about a nasty surprise. What was that all about? Roche! Yeah, Are you two okay? He didn't hurt you, did he? No, I'm fine. What about you, Stock? You look like you're healing nicely. So I am. What division are you with? How dare you turn your sword against a fellow soldier? Huh? What was it? Oh. What the heck's happening? Whoa! What the heck just happened? Did he turn to sand? You know, they were talking about in the intro thing about like the whole place turning to sand. There's some sort of thing that's like some sort of curse or something that's making the entire city fall to sand or something. Also, kind of a connection with like Sand of Time, because it's like time based or whatever. What do you make of that soldier? He wore an Alistair uniform, but you don't think this was Grenorg's doing, do you? No, something about it seems strange. The assassin would have acted faster. True. And then there's the way he died. Sand plague, most likely. It's a mysterious phenomenon that causes people to turn suddenly into sand.
I've read about it, but this is my first time seeing it up close.
I'd always dismissed it as some old wives' tale.
It's real enough, apparently. But what would cause a person to turn to sand? The essence of life, mana, is found in all living things. They say that when one's mana is lost, one turns to sand.
Is any mana different than dying?
With Sand Plague, the cause and effect are reversed. Normally when people die, the mana leaves their bodies. That soldier's mana left him first, causing him to turn to sand and die.
So basically, the Sand Plague drains a person's mana.
It would seem so, but I have no idea what would cause that. Could be connected to the desertification? Oh yeah, they were talking about that. Maybe, maybe not. No one knows yet what's causing the desertification either. It's supposed to have begun sometime around when the Empire fell several centuries ago. But did the desertification cause the fall, or was it the other way around?
Too many questions without answers. What's going to happen to the continent?
It's over our heads. Let's just do what we can. You're right. Well, I should get back to work. Oh, by the way, I was told to not let word of this get out.
Told by whom?
My boss, you know, that Thaumatex scholar Fennel in the lab next door? I told him a moment ago about the soldier that died, and he said not to tell anyone else.
I'll keep that in mind.
That's it for me. You two are free to stay as long as you like.
Hey, Stock. Have you given any thought to joining my corps? It'll be just like how it was before Hayes started up Special Intelligence.
Why now?
I'm working under Lieutenant General Raoul to head up a new corps. I need a good adjutant. More than that, I need one I know I can trust. It'd be a weight off my shoulders to have you around.
Then, you want me to quit my post under Hayes?
You'd have to, yes. Lieutenant General Raoul will handle the transfer from Spec to Lieutenant General's command.
Cool.
We can take your subordinates along with you, too. That'll be no problem.
Can you sway Hayes?
That I don't know.
Oh, but he'll either...
It's not up to Hayes, it's up to you. Whatever you believe is best, that's what we'll do.
Oh? This feeling, it's just like before. It's happening again. The White Chronicle is shining.
Oh.
What now? That's Roche. He's dead. And is that me with him? Did I kill Roche? Impossible. Stop. Stop this. Don't show me such things. It can't be. Did I kill Roche? Is this something that happens in the future? So, he's probably going to assume, like, if he joins the Corps, he'll be closer to Roche, and that'll let him kill him. But he probably didn't kill Roche. And he probably should join the Corps. What kind of future would I ever do such a thing?
I can see the hesitation all over your face.
I'm yawning now.
I'm not asking for an answer right now, mind you. Look, I need to go to the upstairs hall to greet the new recruits. Just think about it and let me know your answer whenever you're ready.
Leaving Hayes for Roche. This isn't a decision I can make lightly. Oh. That book. Why is it here? It is calling to me? Is it calling to me? Do you still have questions for them? I should go back there. No? I guess we're going. So this is a point where I can change history. You two. Hello, Stock. We summoned you this time because there's something we need to tell you. I have a question for you as well. A moment ago, I saw a future where I killed Roche. What was that about? Please calm yourself, Stock. Our reason for summoning you is directly related to that. You went back and averted the deaths of Rainey and Marco. Roche's death happens further in the future, but it too can be averted in the same way. Even should that future come to pass, you can revisit it and change history. And this is the primary juncture at which you may do so. Primary juncture? Don't tell me. History branches here again. That is correct. You are quite sharp. Look upon the path forward that you have chosen. Oh. Oh, that's that door from the beginning thing. From, I guess, the not intro, but like the intro screen. I don't know. What? This is the moment where history branches in two. You can return to this point in time and space with the White Chronicle. A node has been formed here. A node? Your decision now will have a profound effect on history. If you ever want to change that decision, return to this node. So this is an important choice. That's right. Whether to align yourself with Haste or Roche is a more vital decision than you know. Your decision to stay on as an agent or join the Corps with Roche will change your life. Haste gave me the right Chronicle. I don't understand why, but he obviously knows what he can do. That may be reason enough to part ways with him. There are many potential paths laid out before you now. Make a decision, explore its consequences, search for possibilities. That is the power of the White Chronicle. Search for possibilities. So it's more important to experiment, eh? We're not saying you should make your decision carelessly. We just want you to know that you needn't be overly cautious. To search for possibilities in the shadows of history without anyone finding you out. That's your true mission. Who better than an agent like myself, eh? But I want to know one more thing. Take another drink of water. We're going on super long with this one. What is it? What's the point of all this? Before, my immediate goal was to save Rainey and Marco. But according to you, the White Chronicle is meant to bring about a true history. Safe to assume, then, that it's not for my own personal gain. So what is this true history? If I do nothing, what would happen? The world will perish. What? It's no exaggeration. This world is on the verge of destruction. I'm sure you've noticed. You know well the nature of this war and what form its conclusion must take. As the desertification continues with no end in sight, man will make war over arable land. The end result will be total extinction. Ooh. You will prevent that from happening by creating a history that won't perish. Of all the endless possibilities that fade into darkness, there is but one razor-thin path of light. You must find it. I understand. In any case, I'll do what I can for now. That would be best. Becoming anxious over having to save the world isn't necessarily to your advantage. Just do what you think is right. That may be all you need to reach a favorable history. Well, when you put it that way, sure, I'll try it. There's still one more thing we must tell you. Your journey will be hard. You will not go through unscathed. As a result, we're considering healing you and your comrades through the nodes. You can do such things? Oh yes. But we will require mana crystals to use this power. You won't be able to heal your wounds whenever you want. I have here some mana crystals. Take them with you. Alright, I'll be sure to use them wisely. You will always be close by, watching over you. Until we meet again, Stock. Why was I given this power? Well, no matter. I have a decision to make. To join Russia's core or not. Beginning has been added as a node. Alright, didn't mean to whistle so loudly there. You now go to Historia from the nodes on the field. Open the White Chronicle to view and move about the timeline from Historia. In addition, you may also heal your party's HP and MP from those nodes. Healing costs 1 mana crystal, so always keep track of how many you have remaining. Alright, so I guess this is going to be a little harder than I thought, what with not being able to heal at any point whenever. Can we save from here? Yeah. So, we're like 40 minutes now, so I'm gonna go ahead and save. There we go. So, the next one, guys, I guess we'll make our first big decision in this game. Oh boy. I guess what I'll try to do with that is I'll go with pretty much whatever I think is right at first, and I'll just go straight through. I don't know how this game's gonna handle that. I don't know if there's like a true ending. I'm sure it has multiple endings, what with it being about timelines and stuff. I guess I could try to get all the endings. I don't know. I guess that is more thing to do with RPGs than other things. I don't know. That's nothing to worry about right now, though. So I guess, I guess I'll see you, time-altering warriors, then.